Howdy everyone, this is Locknuts, and you're watching a map tour of Axe Mountain. Hopefully you'll stick around to see what happens. Howdy, 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 how are you guys doing today? Today we get to go on a map tour of Axe Mountain. Axe Mountain is modded by FDR Logging and has a download size of 86.8 megabytes. Now what I did is I started this game off in new farmer mode so you guys could see what you would all have if you decided to start off in new farmer mode. But before we do that, let's go ahead and read what is in Mod Hub. It's not anything extensive, but this is what we got. Axe Mountain. A large forest map with mountains that will force players to adapt their equipment to survive. Like I said, there wasn't much to it, and you know what? This is not a huge map by any means. As far as I know, and I could be wrong, I very well could be wrong, this map is only for PC players only. But like I said, I could be wrong. Now let's go ahead and take a look and see what you got. Now, mind you, I bought a vehicle so that we could go ahead and drive around and take a look and see what's going on. That's it. That's all we got. That you'd start with nothing, absolutely nothing. You start with $100,000 and no equipment whatsoever. Let's take a look at the map. This is the map, and you think to yourself, good golly, how about them apples? You start with all of it. You start with absolutely all of it, and if you decide you're not going to, it only costs $4,194. So nothing, absolutely nothing. This would be a good map if you just want to go out in the wilderness, cut down trees, make a living, and keep yourself rocking and rolling. So what we're going to do right here is we are going to hop on our truck. Actually, let's take a look at the map here and just kind of take a quick little peek and see what we're going to go ahead and do here. I think what we'll go ahead and do is we'll probably kind of go down this route. Actually, tell you what, let's come up here so we can kind of go up near where some of these mountain regions are so you guys can kind of see what these roads are going to end up looking like. Maybe we'll try, I don't think we'll be able to, but maybe we'll see if we can try and drive over this to get over to here and then drive up just to kind of take a peek at it before we decide to fly up into the sky and get an aerial view. So let's go ahead and start this thing off. Now, me personally, I've never really played on strictly a forestry map. So for me, this would be a brand new experience. I've done a little bit of forestry, but not too terribly a lot. So already, just by taking a look at this, it seems like this area right here is relatively flat, easy to drive on, which is kind of nice. It's almost like you're in a valley at this point, and the valley is relatively level and good. And you know what? For doing your logging and driving stuff back to the sell point, this section is definitely a good place to be in. But oh, geez, would you look at that? That mountain is kind of high, but we're definitely going to go up there, just kind of take a peek and see what this terrain is going to end up looking like. And we'll go ahead and look at a couple other places as we go. So as you can see, I am getting a little squirrely here, but I am bobbing and weaving, jumping and jiving around here. And as you can see, as we're kind of going up the hill, this terrain, like it says, you're going to have to upgrade your stuff to be able to adapt to play on this. This is, well, that's some wicked terrain. I'm not gonna lie, that is super, super wicked terrain. But you know, if you like logging and you like a challenge, just from what I'm seeing, this is pretty slick stuff. Now, one thing that has kind of bothered me when I was taking a look at this is I know FDR Logging makes some, I mean, they're pretty much the standard name when it comes to doing logging on this game, so they really know where it's at. And what I believe is going on, why this one is new to more, or I should say, more places of access, is because I believe FDR is finally releasing it to more of the general public versus just through their own stuff. So as you can see up here, you can kind of get yourself set up in a base camp. We'll kind of walk this way here a little bit. But it doesn't look like you're going to be able to go too far before you really start running into some challenges. I know myself personally, I'm driving something off that. Not intentionally, I'm driving something off that. I just know that's going to happen. So let's head back over here to, let's tab over to the truck because there's nothing there. And we'll kind of go back down a little bit, take a peek at this. Definitely when you're going ahead and doing this one, obviously large equipment, semis, things like that, you're going to want to put her in a low gear or just keep her slow. Set the cruise control really, really slow as you go down this thing. Otherwise, you are going to, I mean, we got some pretty rough edges around there. Otherwise, you are definitely going to be tipping something, and let's face it, you don't want to have to do the reset prior to us. Oh man, look at this terrain. Prior to us going ahead and flying in the air, what we'll do is we will hit the automatic, or not the automatic, but we'll go ahead and reset the vehicle to show you where it ends up in case you do end up in quite the predicament. But just taking a look at this bridge here, this definitely puts a damper on wider equipment getting through there. So definitely pay attention to what you're doing and where you're going on a lot of this stuff. But you're doing forestry on the side of a mountain, so you just generally need to keep your eyes peeled, your eyes open on what's going on here. It is, ooh, whoa, oh man, this is some. Oh my god, I can't even get myself going on the road anymore. Holy cats. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, I'm only going 15, 16 miles an hour going down here, and I'm having a hard time holding on to what I'm doing. So what we're going to do here real quick is I'm going to take a look at the map. I think we're going to go left here. So I tell you what, just by taking a look at this map does not, bring that back up so you can kind of follow along with me. This map definitely does not seem like it is a big map by any means. I doubt that it's a 4X. It's probably smaller, especially considering the small download size. It definitely has no size at all. But for you to get cross-country on this, go completely cross-country, it's going to take you a while just because of the terrain. Now, I can't imagine... Oh, geez, I already forgot which way I'm going to go. We're going to go down here. Just because of the terrain, it's going to enable you to, or enable, or however you want to look at it, it's going to slow you down big time. You're just not going to be able to do it. So I think what I'll do here really quick is I'm going to hop on out, just kind of walk over here off this road just to see, because on the map this looks like it's kind of a thick patch, and oh good lord. Well, I can definitely say by what I'm seeing here, you are going to want to... Oh, there's a field right there. That's weird. You are definitely going to want to look at potentially downloading FDR equipment with some of their mods that they have. Definitely their stuff is going to be able to handle the terrain much easier, be able to handle the landscapes, but if you think about it, they made this map for their equipment. You can work with the in-game stuff. I'm sure it would work just fine. Probably not be able to handle some of the stuff as well. Yeah, I'd totally go down there. Yep, I would drive right off the edge. I wouldn't be paying attention. Next thing you know, my logs and everything is all over the ground. I see it coming. I see it happening. And it would not be good. So let's go a little bit farther up here. There's like a site number 5 that we're heading towards. Let's go up over here and just kind of check this out. And as you can see, this is just essentially you just got all these little peaks and valleys and that you're just driving around logging on. It's like you're in the wilderness. It's not like you're in the wilderness. You are in the wilderness and you are going ahead and looking stuff. Now on the map here, you can kind of see it looks like this is a thicker area. Oh geez, yeah, this is a super thick area. I wouldn't even be able to fit a truck down here or anything like that. You would have to clear a path to be able to get yourself over here. Yeah, you definitely would. It would be, it'd be, oh my gosh, look at how. And you know what? This is kind of neat because if you're out in the woods ever and you take a look at things, you're not going to find trees all nice and neat all the time. It's going to be sporadic. There's going to be bunches. There's going to be places like that. And, you know, that's just the way things are going to end up going. So at this point, I think what we're going to go ahead and do, because I'm not going to be able to drive over this way. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to drive over this way. Let's go like this. Let me just check that. No contracts available. Didn't think there was going to be. Let's go on here. There is only the sell point for wood chips and obviously logs. So if you wanted to go ahead and plow out some, or cut down some of the trees, put up crops, start your own field, your own little farm, you would have to find a sell point mod to be able to do that. And with that being said, I'm going to go like this. So there are places on here that are cultivated, but honestly, I don't really think any of this matters. I don't think any of this is really technically fields. Like the one spot I found before where I was walking along and something popped up saying that it needed to be plowed or cultivated. So let's go like this. Oh, shoot, I had that still on. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, let's get it back to there. Okay, there's my truck. Let's go like this. Reset vehicle. Yes, reset vehicle. Okay. And the vehicle resets. I'm going to hit tab to find out. Okay, right here. And this is where we started. This is the main sell point. You got your gas station over here. The sell point is over there for your wood. Wood chips, I think, are that pile over there. I'm not 100% honest. It is a nice little facility here they got going on. And like I said, if you wanted to go ahead and throw down another sell point for your, if you want to do crops or anything like that at a later date, animals, you're going to have to find that stuff for yourself. I would assume there's probably a trigger over here for repair, although I'm not seeing it. But if you're looking at storage-wise, you do have... Sorry, I thought I seen something other. Storage-wise, you do have these buildings over here to store your stuff, so you do have a little bit. Now, at this point, we're going to go ahead, fly up into the sky, give a little aerial tour of what's going on here. I'm going to turn this on so we can move a little bit faster when we're in the sky and go from there. So we kind of followed that route up around that mountain. So we'll kind of go this way and take a little peek. We'll see what we see. Eventually kind of getting over by the lake. I'd like to at least check that lake out in the bottom right-hand corner of the map. But as you can see, this is hilly. Super, super hilly. Well, that's a mountain. Of course there's hills. Yeah, so I mean, you have all sorts of different options here. Farming, obviously, you're going to want to stick to the valleys. Ooh, my gosh, not the trees. You're going to want to stick to the valleys towards the main area. Maybe if you want to farm on some of those terraces, that might work. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, there is a bridge. There is a bridge there. That's good. Oh, man. So, yeah, I mean, this is... I tell you what, this has got to be a logger's dream. It's going to give you the challenges. Yes, there are maps out there that have a lot of trees that say, we have 40,000 trees, we have 30,000 trees, we have 10 million trees. This one does not have that claim. This one has the claim of you are going to be tested. You are going to be put through a challenge. And that's exactly what it looks like. So let's head on over here and take a peek and see what's going on at this lake here. Maybe there's some trees around there. Maybe there's other little bits and pieces that are going on. But, oh my goodness. Yeah, ooh, we're coming. We're coming around the corner. So that is kind of a nice little picturesque lake down there. The watercoloring is really quite fabulous on there. That is absolutely fabulous coloring on there. They did a good job. The reflection that's phenomenal. That really does look like you are over a lake and the lake is reflecting the sky back up at you. I tell you what, this is probably where I would go ahead and do my stuff just because it looks so beautiful. That's just me, though, guys. Oh, man. So this is about it. There's not much to this map. It's a small map, but it has a boatload of challenges. Guys, if you like this map tour, go ahead and smash that like button. Hit the subscription. Share this map with a friendly logger that you may think would like this. I don't even know how you're getting up here. Oh, guys, don't take my word for it. Download it for yourself. Oh, guys, I tell you what. Thanks for stopping by.